Okay, everyone, I'm driving down Tower Hill Road and it is 9:08 p.m. And see, the snow ain't that bad, as they'd say here. It ain't that bad. Look at it. And you can see how the pine trees are sagging under the weight of the snow. Oh, we just passed the pine trees, eh? So, yeah, this is wonderful, and my four-wheel drive just cuts through it, cuts through the snow like a hot knife through butter. I kid you not. So I'm going to come up here to the corner of Tower Hill and Emery Road, and let's see if how much snow is on Emery. Emery is a thoroughfare road close to my house. Won't have enough. Okay, almost there to the stop sign, which is Emery Road. Just having to be careful here. And here we go. And I'm just gonna go all the way down. See, it's a little more packed on Emery Road. So I'll go all the way down Tower Hill, and there's the Forest Estates to my left, so that there's a chalet right there. So in the morning, there's a lot of traffic coming off of the Forest Estates, a lot of cars coming out of there, so this will be packed down. Although, gotta tell you, in this area here, these snowplow folks are really efficient. You got the townships that are plowing, and you got all these individual do-gooders, do-goodas, as they say in New York City, and they got plows in the front of their pickups, and they think they're doing a good job out here, and they just start scraping away. So these roads by about 7 o'clock a.m. will be incredibly clear. I don't like that, however, and I'll tell you why. When they plow like that, it creates a very hard surface, and it ices, and it's very easy to slip, and people lose their lives, eh? See, this person has blue lights. I like that house a lot. I like the blue lights. And when it's snow, you don't slip around, eh? You just drive through the snow, even in a car. You just drive through the snow, and you drive a little slower, but it's safe. But I'm not a professional road person, of course. I'm just telling you my private citizen's viewpoint that the snow is great. The compacted snow from the plows that turns to ice is not great. I don't think it's great. I like those people right here. I've talked to them in the street. So I'm passing Danes Drive there. Yeah, this snow here is pretty rough, but again, I'm one of the few people out here at nighttime. And I'm gonna make a left-hand turn over here. Okay, still cutting through here, and I'm going 21 miles per hour. That's as fast as I'm gonna go. I'm not a speed demon. I ain't got nowhere to go. Not in a hurry. I would never have used the word ain't in California. My English was very formal, a very standard American English dialect, but over here, I'm kind of reverting back to the Michigan accent, and I would say a rural Michigan accent. The longer I'm here, the more I'm sounding like the people, which I'm happy, because I like rural America a lot. I think rural America is where it's at. Rural America rocks. Okay? And these people here, they always got a lit up house. It's really nice, take care of their lawns and whatnot. So I'm gonna turn here. Yeah, we haven't had many people driving on this road, Tower Hill. I'm gonna turn on to Nestel Road, and I have a house here. And Nestel Road is a lot thicker, so you can see that I'm driving 15 miles an hour now, so I don't end up in the ditch, eh? So yeah, there's less cars on this road. Tower Hill is a much more frequented road. You've got the township cemetery, you've got the forest estates subdivision, you just got some businesses on Tower Hill. But West Nestle, I'm in West Nestle now. West Nestle is purely residential, so you're just gonna have a lot more snow and stuff. I know those people right there. I got a plow truck coming up. Okay. Yeah, oh, he's not plowing. It's a pickup with a plow in front, but he ain't plowing, see? And you can see how thick it is here on West Nestle. Put the wipers on. Okay, in my house, this guy right here, he will plow on his own in the morning. And my house is coming up on the left. And it looks, oh, see? Looks like it's completely dark. Oh, they got the lights, living room lights on. That's my house right there. A beautiful chalet. Up on the right over here is Nan, who works in the cafeteria at the local high school. That's where I work. And then also Chauncey Holliday. He's on the school board. So before I moved to my new house, I was riding my bike up and down this road, West Nestle, and I got to meet my neighbors. I've got 3 people who work at the school district right here on this road, West Nestle. This road to my right, these folks over here have a lumbering company. Let me see where it is. It's right there. And they lumber. They just have piles and piles of finished off trees. They cut the branches out and they haul them on lumber trucks. Okay. So I'm keeping it 15 miles an hour here because, of course, my 4-wheel drive Dodge Ram, which is an amazing truck. Love this truck. I'm in love with this truck. It just cuts through here, no problem. But again, I don't want to slide into the ditch. The 2 people I would be able to call to help me, one of them has a car. He ain't no help whatsoever. And the other one, the other family lives in Harrison. So one must take care not to end up in a ditch, unless one has friends with pickups and chains and so forth. My brother will be here next winter, and he has a brand new Chevy Silverado with lots of clearance from the ground, which I have a lot of clearance too. We'll be able to pull each other out. But again, knock on wood, this is my 2nd winter since I moved back and haven't slid yet. Okay, I got a truck right behind me. Now I'm making a left-hand turn onto Loxley. Ooh, this is getting thick. This is getting real thick. Okay. Now I'm going to turn very carefully. Okay, I admit they call me Safety Sam. I don't mind being called Safety Sam because I'm very careful. But now I got another huge truck behind me that's gonna grow impatient, but I ain't gonna move to the side of the road. I'm gonna stay in the middle of the road. He's gonna have to get over it, eh? Okay, so these people over here on the right have a beautiful lawn. Of course, you ain't seen the lawn here in the snow. Oh, look, he's out there in his snowplow. They have a beautiful lawn too. The lawn is so nice. It's like a golf course. There's a little creek right here. I'm driving back to Emory to give you a feeling of Emory's going to be a much more traveled road. Let's see if I'm speaking the truth or it's going to make a liar out of me. But definitely during the day, people are zooming up and down Emory. Emory is a way to avoid going into town, all the traffic, so I can zoom between this part of town all the way into Prudenville using Emory Road, and have to avoid going to M55 and all the stoplights and whatnot. And this is such a beautiful drive. No, the snow here is not very thick, but I don't see a lot of fresh tracks. There's Red Wine Drive. That's a beautiful road. It's purely residential, though. People there have houses full of beautiful lights, flashing lights, leftovers from Christmas, and sometimes they just keep nice decorative lights on all winter long. That's what I saw last year. Red Wine Drive, beautiful area. That's one of the entrances to the Forest Estates. I was on the other side of Forest Estates on Tower Hill, and now on Loxley, I'm on just the other side of Forest Estates. I can tell this Loxley had been plowed maybe earlier tonight because there's not much snow here on this little area. Okay, I'm coming up to Emery Road. I'm gonna have to go right or left. I'm gonna go left. Yeah, they plowed this area right here. Some do-gooder probably did it a couple hours ago. This is Emery. This is a road you do not want to live on. You don't want to live on Emery Road. Well, it's fine. You can tell it's well-traveled because they're going to put in a high-voltage electric lines. They're going to have all, that horrible sound. Who knows if you get cancer living too close? Enormous high-voltage lines. They're going to rip these trees and knock down garages. They do not have eminent domain to do so. So the power company is going through and asking people, don't read the contract, just sign right here. If you sign the paper, you're turning over your rights to 40 feet of your property from Emery Road. And so Emery Road here is a cause for lots of dispute. We would prefer to have the high voltage electrical lines. They'll be very ugly and loud on Deadstream Road. I think Deadstream, one of those rural roads that there's no houses on it. Actually, and I go to all the monthly Roscommon township meetings to listen to the public comments. We don't want this high voltage electric line in here whatsoever. The governor, our hideous, horrible governor, Governor Whitmer, I did not vote for her. I voted for the other lady. Governor Whitmer is trying to force these power lines on us by doing backdoor deals without telling the people. And we've been doing a lot of research on this. Oh, that tree fell over the ditch. And see, this is a much wider road and well-traveled, Emery. And we think she's going to try to pull a fast one on us like they did Governor Newsom in California, wherein Governor Newsom says by a certain year, I think he says 2025, it'll be illegal to sell and buy gas-run vehicles in California. You have to buy electric. Now, the horrible, hideous Governor Whitmer is always a couple years behind Governor Newsom of California. Those two, Governor Whitmer and Governor Newsom, would make this perfect evil couple and have little evil offspring spawn because both of them want to take the rights away from private citizens. They're all about authoritarianism and doing what they want to do and going against the will of the people. They're authoritarians, Governor Newsom and Governor Whitmer. I like those people over there too. They have a gravel company. You can't see because it says Lewis Brothers Collision. Okay, so that's the Collision, but next to it is a gravel place. I think we passed it before. And this Emery Road is the cause for lots of disputation. Don't live on Emery Road. Otherwise, you just jumped into a Pandora's box. Those people are weekenders there. They come up in the weekend. I'm coming up to Tower Hill. I'm going to make a right-hand turn. And into my driveway. The snow's coming down lightly, but we're supposed to have 10 inches by tomorrow, so it's not coming down in heavy flakes, but it's consistently coming down. And I suppose I'll wake up in the morning. I'll wake up at 6 a.m. And my body just naturally wakes up at 6 even on days off. I have the weekend off, of course. I'm a teacher. Now see, I'm going to turn here onto Tower Hill. Now the other side of Tower Hill is more well driven, but I'm on, I don't have a subdivision, thank God, by the way. I don't have a subdivision on this part of Tower Hill. I like it better out here. We've got a lot of bear, we've got some swamps about 3 miles down the road. A lot of bears. A lot of bears come off of the wetlands. A lot of deer, bobcats, cougars, yeah. We have a lot of coyotes. I have never heard the coyotes, but my neighbors hear the coyotes. I don't know why I never hear them. I think it's because the walls of my house are very thick and they got foam. I have a very well insulated house, and it pretty much insulates me from sound as well. Except for some of the ORVs that have no mufflers, of course. And this is just really, it's nice and thick. It'd be nice if this road stays exactly this way. I'm having no trouble on this road. But of course, in the morning, all the do-gooders are going to come out here and plow, and then we're going to have a slippery situation. Okay, that family right there, I know one of the boys who lives there is my student. It's funny, you live in a small town of 5,000 people, and then, you know, you're a high school teacher in the same town, and your neighbors are your students and parents. It's a very small world. I like it. We know everybody pretty much, at least we can identify people. It's not hard to know most people when you live in a town of 5,000. And up here, within a half an hour drive, we got all kinds of towns of about 5,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. You're only a half an hour from several other towns up here, up North Michigan. So it's not like you're desolate. It's not like that at all. It's just that populations are in smaller clumps, all a half an hour from each other. I'm 20 minutes north of Harrison. I'm a half an hour south of Grayling. There's a village of Roscommon that's a half an hour away. You get the idea. And I'm only a half an hour away from Lake City, which is on Lake Missaukee, which is really 10 minutes from Cadillac, Michigan. I'm actually very centrally located. Now, there's 2 goats over there. See that light? That's a heat lamp. See? And I'm going to turn left into my driveway. I got my American flag, my Trump flag, my skeletons from Halloween I haven't taken down yet. So you can see my flag. You can see Trump 2024 Halloween stuff. I got these nice trenches over here in my driveway. I got my flag of Israel right there, because I'm a proud Jew. See that? I got my American, these twisters here for the wind. There's my barn. I already checked on the chickens. They're doing fine tonight. And I tend to slide right here, so I got to be careful. I don't want to miss my garage door and make a huge dent in my new garage. That'd be a really bad story to tell, eh? Okay. Good. I'm now back home. Ciao from the magnificent north.